Fucking. Yo. Hey, yo, are we up in the building or are we up in the building?
Yeah. Yo, Jules.
Yo. Jules, are we recording?
Yeah.
And then, all right, so I stole yours. You should steal mine.
What's yours?
And we're back. Stuck on Stuff, episode 61, baby.
Let's get
That's
it.
how we do.
Hell yeah.
Snuk with the deal.
What's good, baby?
Actually, we should, maybe let's just do something like that.
Yeah, touch elbows.
Do a little elbow.
There we go.
Joe, let's do like an air high five. Hey, nice, thanks.
Good,
Appreciate
Jules.
you being here. We are taking precautions here on the Stuck on Stuff program. As you can see, I got my Corona mask. I'm a little ghetto, so I had to make do with what I got. Snuk,
This is actually a produce bag.
Clever.
Yeah,
I like it.
Bananas were in it. It smells like bananas.
You
it's
got
nice.
the fruit smell going.
Yes.
Not bad. Yo, this shit is getting serious, bro.
Apparently, this is getting pretty serious. We got a rock master and Stuck on Stuff.
The St. Patrick's Day parade in South Boston has been canceled.
No fans, March Madness. They said that earlier today.
March Madness, bro. That's crazy. Think about how much money that decision just cost.
That's just the beginning.
And so
that's just the beginning, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the marathon is going to be next.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I'm still iffy about that one. That's a lot of bread they could lose that day.
I know. And think about people that have been training all year for this event.
All right.
People that are flying in from all over the world for this event. However, the New York City marathon that was, I think, this weekend or next weekend, that got canceled.
Yep.
There's been 3 or 4 marathons around the world that have already been canceled.
I think Golden State is playing in front of no fans tonight, NBA, and I know there's going to be some NHL teams have already announced no fans.
How weird is that?
It's mad weird. It's the weirdest thing in the world, like visually.
Now, LeBron James kind of backpedaled because initially he came out and said, if there was no fans, then I'm not playing. But he has since
switched up real quick. Somebody got a hold of him, right?
Someone and he put out he came out at a press conference yesterday and was like, I'm just saying, I'll still play, but
shit was all fun and games until I heard this morning that they're possibly thinking of canceling WrestleMania.
Oh no!
Blow my brains out. I'll believe it. I'll believe that when I see it, though.
R.I.P. Wrestling Ben. I send my thoughts and prayers. Yeah. Holy shit.
I believe that one when I see it. You know, Vince don't give a fuck about nobody. He brings his squad to Saudi Arabia, leaves them there at the fucking the airport. He don't give a fuck.
How can I get like a fucking...
Does it fit through so you're drinking your Dunkin' Donuts through the hole of your Jason mask. Mm-hmm. And if it fit, at least.
We got to make do with what we got, bro. I'm not out here trying to catch Corona.
Now... how does this shit work when we have holes in our mask? Now, this was inspired by. Do you guys follow Subway Creatures on IG?
You put me onto game a little bit ago. I had seen some of these pictures, but explain to the audience.
So in general, just Subway Creatures is a dope follow in general.
It's on Twitter or Insta?
IG, yeah, okay. Instagram. But this week in particular, all the they're flooding in with all the different shit that people are wearing on their head. Everything from like milk cottons to friggin'. I seen one dude just a big old Ziploc bag that you would put like bread or some shit in just over his head. But the bottom is completely open. Like, what are you idiots like protecting yourself from? I don't understand.
Yeah, I saw some pictures of people at Stop and Shop today. They were all decked out in fucking like radioactive suits. And,
the dude looked like Breaking Bad, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Just in the freezer section, looking like Breaking Bad.
I mean, shit. Now, I do want to play something because I think the main question, and we can talk about this. We'll discuss it after I play this clip. But I don't know about you, Snuk and Jules, but I think the main question a lot of us have is this being overblown by the media, or is this a legit concern? Is this something that we, really need to be concerned about? Joe Rogan on his podcast yesterday had this guy on, Michael Osterholm. He is a fucking disease expert.
I heard about this, but I didn't hear it. I heard he came on and scared the shit out of everybody. No?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
With some of the shit he was dropping?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. But see, so my thing is, this is what this guy does. He's an expert. So if there's anyone I'm going to listen to, it's going to be this guy.
I guess.
And let's see, what did he have to say?
Infectious diseases down, trying to stop them. Trying to understand where they come from so we can...
And then we need to be terrified of, or is this overblown, or how do you stand on this?
Well, first of all, you have to understand the timing of it in the sense that it's just beginning. And so
Told you
in
that.
terms of what hurt,
Just beginning.
pain, suffering, death has happened so far is really just beginning. This is going to unfold for months to come yet. And that's, I think, what people don't quite yet understand. What we saw in China, I'm convinced, as are many of my colleagues, as soon as they release all of these
About
social
30 seconds
distancing,
more.
these mandated stay in homes, haven't left their home in weeks and weeks kind of thing, when they go back to work, they're on planes, trains, subways, buses, crowded spaces, manufacturing plants. Even China is going to come back again. And so this really is acting like an influenza virus, something that transmits very, very easily through the air.
He's about to
We now
drop
have
some
data
numbers.
to show that you're infectious before you even get sick. And in some cases, quite highly infectious. Just breathing is all that you need to do. So from this perspective, I can understand why people would say, well, wait a minute, flu kills a lot more itself every year than this does. And I remind people this is just the beginning. Probably the best guesstimate we have right now
Here we go.
on what limited data we have would say this is going to be at least 10 to 15 times worse than the worst seasonal flu year we see.
10 to 15 times worse in terms of fatalities?
Yeah, and just illness. In fact, I just
It's a big
brought
number,
some
yeah.
numbers. We conservatively estimate that this could require 48 million hospitalizations, 96 million cases actually occurring, over 480,000 deaths.
He's talking about U.S. This?
No, the world.
Okay.
But he just said over 480,000 deaths. 500,000 people are about to die.
I just figured like in this time next year they would just have a thing for it like how they do with the regular flu.
Now, he does, he says that we're not going to have a cure for a little bit, a vaccine, I should say. We're not going to have a vaccine
Yeah,
for
it takes a
little bit.
while, and then they gotta test the shit on animals
Yep.
first, and then they gotta, there's a whole process.
Yep, and that all takes time. And so I guess, the way I've been thinking about it is, again, like what I said at the beginning of the show, these decisions are fucking costing money. Canceling March Madness, maybe canceling WrestleMania, the Boston Marathon.
Everything.
Bro,
Yeah,
so,
think about all the NBA and NHL games and all that shit where they're losing each night. Think about how much money is that on
Exactly.
beer and food and everything.
So I've never seen anything like this happen in my 21 years on this planet. So I don't know, bro. That makes me think that this is serious. I'm not
Yeah.
scared for my life at this
Right.
moment yet, but I do think that this is a little serious.
Yeah, I think it's a little serious, and I just think maybe we just hit it up early, like before it gets to the point where of Italy and China and all these people laid up in their house. I say just do the shit now, get it over with. 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, whatever it is. We're Americans, so we don't do shit without getting paid, and we're very selfish. We don't give a fuck about ourselves. So I say just. And and keep in mind, we're recording this shit before, supposedly Trump is supposed to talk to
Tonight.
America tonight or whatever. So that would have been last
should be
night
fun.
if you're bumping this.
Yeah. Because let me just veer off real quick, and then we'll
let's drop
wrap up
that.
the Corona thing. But we are now gonna drop every Thursday.
Every Thursday.
Every Thursday. We're
Audio
gonna
every
drop,
Thursday. Visual to
visuals
follow.
a day or two later. To the best of our ability, obviously. But we have heard some of your comments, and we
Y'all want a
appreciate all the
specific
feedback.
day. You guys want a
Yeah,
specific
man.
time and day, all this shit. We try
And
to
I'm
make
like
it work.
that, yeah,
I'm
that
with
with
it.
my own podcast too.
I'm with
Like
it.
the podcast that I bump, I know that they drop
Yeah,
on
yeah,
X
yeah.
day, and I
I
look
get it.
forward
I get
to
it.
So
Well, fucking Jet fucking setting Stiz over here is all, Vegas, fucking Cali.
Jules shows up to the wrong place, and fucking Snuk forgets his laptop, and
Yeah,
it's just a
you know.
shit show over here.
But yeah, Thursdays for audio, Friday, Saturday for visual. That's
how
what we're
gonna
doing.
rock.
We're 2 for 2.
Yeah, we are. We're 2 for 2.
So this idiot's gonna talk tonight, so that could change some things. Who knows what he's gonna say? But in general, what do you think we should just get a just like a 2 week thing and everybody stay home?
I don't know if that cures it. I don't know if it's like, if everyone just stays home for 2 weeks, then that'll be good.
Right.
I don't know.
Well,
If someone said, "Oh yeah, that's what we got to do,"
at a
then I'm
bare
down.
minimum, I heard that even if that happens, you got to leave food stores open,
Yeah.
markets, and then also like pharmacies and
Yeah.
shit. So people are still
And
out and about.
People can't.
but-
A lot of people can't afford to do that.
So that's why
I can't go 2 weeks without a check.
So that's why I brought up the money thing. That's only happening here if and what are they doing in other countries? Do we know, Jules?
I don't think
as far as
they've
pay
made-
or anything like that?
I don't think I've seen
No,
the
I
headline.
haven't, but I'll look into it.
All right.
I've seen the headline floated like, countries are thinking about letting people go like a month or two without paying the mortgage.
Right.
I think you kind of have to do that. Like,
You gotta do
and-
something. You either pay the people or you take away the mortgages and rents and shit for whatever, the 1 month or whatever, the 2 weeks.
Also, I do have a little bit of inside information here on the Stuck on Stuff program. I have a plant in the Boston public school community.
Oh shit.
And this letter was just sent to me by my contact in the Boston Public Schools, who I will not name for fear of his safety or her safety. But it's basically says Boston Public Schools together. Now, this was sent to all the staff today. Boston Public Schools, together with the city and health officials, is continuing to closely monitor the evolving health crisis related to the coronavirus. The following information is the best information and recommendation we have available as of today. As the coronavirus continues to spread, a small number of schools and universities throughout the country, including Mass, have closed for a day or more. Now, that's the other thing we were talking about before the show started. They've literally told people in colleges to fucking kick rocks.
Right.
Beat it.
Out here.
Harvard,
Yep.
Emerson, Boston University.
Yep.
All right.
They're doing online classes.
Yeah. So let's see. Understandably, families are beginning to ask if the Boston Public Schools will be closing some or all of our schools. Based on the information we have today, and the Center for Disease Control, the Boston Public Health Commission, and the Massachusetts Department of Public Health do not recommend school closures in Boston at this time. Doctors and public health officials know more about how to protect the public, blah, 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 blah. For more up-to-date information, visit here.
I'll tell you what my daughter's school did. I got a, I was gonna say a note, but really it's 2020. So I have an app, like with her school, whatever. I get this shit, right? And it basically was her teacher asking for us to give, if we can, donate any wipes, like disinfectant wipes. But it was a very specific reason is because every night they're getting, the whole school is getting like
wiped down.
Yeah,
they're doing
or
the same
sprayed.
at the radio station.
Yeah, exactly. It's this type of spray or whatever. And I guess in the morning when the kids are coming to school, it's like this fucking like film on everything or this like foam.
yeah.
So they got to fucking wipe down every morning before they even get shit started. So they like literally ask for the donations and shit. I threw them a few. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you got it like that, bro. You out here.
I'm talking about.
Stuck on Stubbs doing well. Would you hop on a plane right now? Because that's there are some. Now I don't want to come off like ignorant when I say this. I'm not being completely serious. I'm saying this kind of in jest, but there are a couple, upsides probably isn't the right word, but there are a couple things that aren't so bad with this corona. Traffic.
Yeah.
Traffic has
Beautiful
been fucking joy.
Yeah.
There's been no one on the road for the most part.
Yep.
And flights are dumb
Crazy
cheap right
cheap.
now.
50 to Miami right now.
Woo! I was just looking at flights to Florida. A round trip is like $120. Vegas. Shout out our guy Johnny Hickey. The film Habitual that I'm in, that you're in, actually got selected to be part of the Day of the Dead Film Festival in Las Vegas. Round of applause. Him and CT are gonna be out there next weekend promoting that. So I was thinking about hopping that plane to Vegas for the weekend.
Yeah, I'm not scared of, upon first, like if you asked me a week or so ago, I probably would have said, man, fuck planes with dirty ass people. But I learned a bunch of shit this week randomly, just overhearing shit. Like I guess they filter the air like constantly in planes. I didn't even realize that. And I guess it's more about the actual airport, right, than the plane itself.
Yeah, makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, makes sense.
People that dirty ass hands all over the,
And that's the other thing too. It's kind of like driving. Sometimes like it's not so much yourself that you got to worry about. It's other people. You know what I mean? Like it's other people being fucking reckless with their germs and with their bodies. And
I tell you what though, I did get out here smooth tonight, traffic wise.
The traffic it's a fucking breeze. It's a breeze right now.
Overall though, are you? This is a week later from last week when we talked about it. Are you any more or less worried for your personal shit?
For my personal safety, no.
I feel like
I'm not changing anything in my life.
We're all talking. Oh, you don't even wash your hands more or something like that.
I mean,
you gotta make little changes like that.
I wash my hands pretty regularly.
In general, I feel like everybody's talking about it, but like, do any of us know anybody with it? Or you might maybe know somebody that heard a story or something. I don't know anybody with this shit, man.
I never knew anybody with any of these.
Me
Ebola,
neither,
swine flu, H1N1. I never knew anyone.
All these flus, and I was bringing this shit up earlier about how and I didn't fact check the shit, but for each flu or disease, whatever it was, it corresponded with like an election next to it. So like it would be like swine flu this year, influenza this year, H1N1 that year, 08, 012 election. All this shit is like, You know, I didn't fact check it, but I 1000% believe it because it was on Instagram. And why would Instagram lie to me?
It seems like in Italy they have this thing where they increased its emergency economic measures, suspending mortgage payments and debts, things of that nature.
That's what
but
we
it didn't
gotta
say anything
do.
about like money. But yeah, suspending debts is a huge thing.
Spending debts and mortgages and shit.
Mortgages
and it's
would
probably
be a
just
big
for like
deal,
a
yeah.
2 to 4 week period, I'm assuming.
There's no timeline on it, but maybe for like the time being.
The homeland doing it the right way. We got to do something like that out here. Let's
Yeah.
see what this idiot says though.
There's also this is kind of a crazy fact that's been going around. There's something about the 20s. All right, there's something about the 20s.
Meaning what?
In 1320, the bubonic plague is carried by rats and fleas. In 1420, Black Death breaks out.
Whoa.
In 1520, the Aztec Empire is destroyed by smallpox.
Damn.
In 1620s, almost all Mayflower passengers die of disease and infect much of the colony. In 1720, the Great Plague of Marseille. In 1820, the cholera epidemic. In 1920,
Hold on. What's 1920? Does anybody know off top?
I did not.
I would not. 1920. I would think that's the thing with the rats. No, but you already said that thing.
No, that was the bubonic plague.
All right, I don't
back in
know.
the day.
Go,
And
what is it?
1920 was the pneumonic plague.
Oh.
And
know
so, you know.
So now it's 2020. So
It's
these are like.
2020.
So it takes about
There's something
100
to do with
years.
the 20s.
It's probably not exactly 100, but it takes like about 100 years for a new fucking plague, virus, disease thing to wipe out people.
Yeah.
I believe it if it was on Instagram.
Yeah, it was like a meme that I saw, but I did look it up. And, actually, here's Snopes. This is on
Actually,
yours.
it's 100% false. I just looked it up.
No. This is, I just happened to see Snopes. For anyone that don't know, Snopes is the website that pretty much, dispels rumors and tells you if something's true or not. Here's your thing, Snuk. Does every election year have a coinciding disease?
Let's see. I got a good feeling about this.
It's rating it false. Let's see.
I kind of thought that when the years were like every 2 years and elections were every 4, but I still believe it.
I'll tell you
bit.
one thing. It is weird that
It's a little funny.
that it is an election year.
Right.
People do hate Donald Trump, and this could be a way to say, hey, look, we have to get him out of office because he's doing a horrible job with this. Or,
But I do hate how you can't just bring up the coronavirus without somebody being
Political.
like, it's that damn liberal media or
Yeah.
like something else. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's always like some shit, like political shit. Like,
Yeah.
fuck your politics. I don't give a fuck. Like, can we talk about the coronavirus real
Yeah,
quick? It's
I
so
know.
corny, man.
I know.
Nobody gives a fuck about you. No president. Like, let's keep it moving. You know what I mean? It's like ridiculous with the
Yeah.
political shit.
It is. So yeah, for the most part, I think I'm good. Right now, I'm not panicking. However, I am taking precautions.
Looks like it.
Yeah, I'm not panicking at all. I'm not panicking at all.
Nah, we got it covered over here, man.
All right, flip the switch challenge. Anybody interested in that? Did you do it? It's going around crazy right now. Some of them
should-
are kind of funny.
I guess if I was gonna do it, it probably would be on Stuck on Stuff.
Oh, we should.
You know what I
Maybe
mean?
We should do a flip the switch.
Yeah, if we
challenge.
think about something, we'll do it. But we'll do it like in 2 months when it's over.
Yeah. What else?
Hold on, Jules. You set up the camera last week, correct?
Oh,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I think he did.
I'm just curious where our heads went.
I assisted with the camera setup.
Okay.
I may or may not have been looking at our last episode, and apparently our heads are on our necks.
I went to make some
There
clips.
is no visuals
so
from the
bad.
neck up.
I went to make some
But
clips
I-
for IG this week. and I
Don't let
was
me
like-
take the fall for that.
I got one clip done, and then I started like after the first 5 or 10 minutes, we lost our heads. Like our heads ain't in the shot.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
we still put
you're
it
on a
out.
slippery slope here blaming me for that because I do audio, and then next thing is like Snuk said something weird, and now it's Jules' fault. And then where do we go
I'm gonna
from
tell
there?
you straight up, Jules. So I hit Stiz on the one-on-one, and I was like, "Yo, what's up? I'm trying to make this clip. Like, what the fuck happened to our heads?" And I'm pretty sure he was like, "Yeah, that's definitely Jules. Jules set that up."
I do have an admission. I do have a confession to make.
Go.
All right, so you guys remember last week before when we initially met up, I said I was tired. Remember, I was like, "Damn, I'm so tired."
Oh,
I'm
I know
mad
where
tired."
we're going here. Yeah.
And I told you guys. So what happened was before I left for Vegas,
See what had happened was you gotta get a
happened
backstory
was-
before they tell the people what the fuck you did.
So before I went to Vegas, I went to my cousin to just get something to. I like to have meds when I fly. I like to be a little, you know what I mean, under
Right.
the weather because I get a little nervous with flying.
And what did he give you?
So my cousin, shout out my cousin Jessie, girl, does tats.
What up,
We gotta
Jessie?
get tatted. So she gave me a couple like little things to calm me down on the flight, but also gave me 2 Adderalls.
Whoa.
Now I said, Jess, I've never taken an Adderall in my life. What do I need this for? She said, nah, don't worry about it. She said, you just take it.
Right.
It'll just give you a little pep in your step,
Yeah,
make
yeah.
you feel good, keep you up. It's nothing.
It's like the one that college kids used to
Yeah,
take to stay
I
up.
always heard college kids
bang
take
out their
it, they
homework
get
and shit.
focused. I'm like, all right, cool. So I didn't take them in Vegas. I didn't find the need to take them.
I'll
in
tell you
Vegas.
when he took it. About 10 minutes before the last Stuck on Stuff.
About 10
So-
minutes before that last Stuck on Stuff, I said, oh.
Hey, yo, halfway through the app, I noticed you was slightly leaning. And then it made,
Bro.
if you go back and listen and or watch to the last one.
Well,
and tell me
I
if
will
you can't
tell
tell.
you right now, if you go back and listen to that last ep, it is literally what I would sound like if I had snorted an 8-ball of cocaine and did that podcast because the feeling was exactly fucking the same. I will never in my life take one of those stupid fucking pills again.
No?
Ever. No. Bro. I was up all night. I
Oh,
couldn't
okay.
go to sleep.
'Cause I was
The
gonna
only
say-
difference was my face wasn't numb and I wasn't sniffing every 5 seconds.
So when I left, you looked like you was feeling great.
I was feeling great.
Lit up a
until the
cig. You're like,
crash.
oh, great episode.
Yeah.
You just lit one up. I was like, all right, bro, I'll see you. But I didn't hear about your night afterwards. So I don't-
Bro, the crash came and it came hard, bro.
Yeah.
About 1, 2, 3 in the morning.
And you had to get to the station the next
Yes,
day?
I had work. So 5 o'clock rolls around. I swear to God, I was thinking about banging out. Because I literally felt like I was up all night fucking doing coke. And I was like, dude, this is the worst feeling ever.
So never again.
Never
And
again.
you're like, so after I takes the second one, you did get 2 though, right? Where's the other
Yeah,
one?
I did. It's in the medicine cabinet.
Say
You
no-
can have that
say no
shit.
more.
Oh my lord.
Call me medicine cabinet snuck.
But yeah, bro, I couldn't believe it. I didn't know it was that bad. I had no idea it was that fucking intense, bro.
Yeah.
So basically, anybody who takes Adderall,
Yeah.
you might as well be taking coke.
Yeah. So
Might as well be sniffing
then,
coke.
And then that clearly ties back to our heads being chopped off on the last episode.
Yeah, I may have been
Visually.
rushing that.
You might have
I may have
rushed
touched
that.
something. I have no fucking idea.
So he rushed
I
the
don't
shit.
even know what I
popped
did.
the Adderall, did an app. I text him. He blames this shit on Jules.
I did.
Kid's a fucking mess.
I
Just-
feel like Jules did touch it though at some point.
at
maybe.
some point.
I
yeah.
assisted you. I'm not going to deny that. I did assist you because you couldn't get the thing to straighten out.
Just know
Oh,
that,
that's right.
yeah, I didn't do a couple of funny clips that I wanted to because our fucking heads were chopped
You
off.
blew it.
Absolutely blew it.
Snuck and Jules, both of yous, I need you guys to start becoming as much addicted to television as I am because The Outsider had its season finale the other night on HBO. You guys don't even know what that is.
I heard you complaining about it on Twitter. See, like
it's-
you're like my boy. A lot of my boys, there's not a show out that they don't fucking watch. I just don't have
love
the time.
television. I love it. I know you got.
I,
You got
I really do. Well, I'll tell you what, like TV wise, because I'm a fucking wrestling dork, it takes up so much hours of the week that I have to try to fit that all in. Granted, I DV out of shit and fast forward the
Yeah,
shit, right?
yeah.
But then also sports I watch. So I watch Celtics and all this shit. And then, just my daughter watching American Idol with her and shit, the DVIs and shit and all that. So it's like, it's tough, man. And when I
Yeah.
do put on Netflix and shit, of course, all these shits you talk about, I see them, especially when they
Yeah,
first drop,
yeah,
because
yeah.
it's the first shit on the homepage. But what I do, go boom, right to the office and let it slide.
I still have not watched a single episode of The Office. Yo, is this true?
What's that?
Encore Casino says that they're going to be
Temperature?
taking temperatures of the gusts and employees as they enter the hotel.
I heard that too.
I heard that this morning.
Jesus
This
Christ!
Yeah, back to the Corona shit. This is true, actually. I don't know if they got a guy waiting outside with
He
a
just
fucking
checks your
thermometer.
temp?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you got to swab that shit. You put in a different mouse. What
No,
are
they
you doing?
get
Armpits?
the head and ear ones now too. You know
Oh,
what
the
I mean?
one you just put up.
They have
Yeah, the
different
super
ones.
ill one. Yeah. They go like this. Boop. Just touch your head and
No
it gives you a
shit.
shit. So they said at Encore, anything above a temperature of 100,
100.
that you
You're
are
gonna
not
be
going
sent
into
to a
Encore.
doctor for evaluation.
They can't send you to a fucking doctor, but they'll be like, yo, you can't come in.
Yeah.
That shit says they'll send you to a doctor. Who the fuck are you? Ain't sending me nowhere. Like,
Those with temperatures of 100 or higher will be sent to a doctor for evaluation.
oh, maybe if they're already inside the building
Yeah,
or some
maybe,
shit.
yeah,
They must got like an encore fucking nurse or
A doctor
something.
or something.
That's wild. Imagine, yo. So you know, fast forward to Stiz. Fucking if they start doing that shit at work, right? But the temperature under the fucking lamp, like Bart Simpson, and
Yeah.
the texting in the picture.
I'm gonna give him my
101.
butt. I'm gonna make him put it in my butt. Hey, this was the market basket person I was telling you about.
Yes, looking
So,
like Walter White.
Anyone didn't see that? That shit is bananas.
That's
bro.
Walter White
This is
at
bananas.
Stop and Shop.
Absolutely bananas.
Yeah, man, this shit is
That's
crazy.
in America, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in Mass. That's
I'm
in a
curious.
market basket in Mass.
I am anxious to see like week.
so anxious. I'm
So
sorry.
meet me at 11:30.
I love it when you're talking dirty. Said
All
right. Yep.
So I'm curious to see like week to week where we're at with this. Like
am too.
like next Thursday when we drop,
I
like
know.
where we at? You know what I
Bro,
mean? Did the
think
shit
about
level
that.
off or did it get crazier and we're fucking doing this shit live via satellite from Snuk's crib and live, you know what I mean?
Think about 2 weeks ago. It wasn't. I mean, shit. Italy is now shut down.
Yeah, that's crazy.
2 weeks ago,
man.
it was all good. Just a week ago, bro.
That is crazy.
It was
man.
all good just a week ago.
Shit melted, I barely even wore it.
Yo, did you see? Oh, I know you had to get the ice pack.
I want to
going,
shout
huh?
out. I want to shout out my physical. I just came straight from physical therapy. I want to shout out my girl Shilpa. She's my Indian physical therapist, and she worked the shit out of me today.
Really?
I showed up like, yo, Stiz, I need an ice pack ASAP. She don't fuck around.
I'm good for a massage like every month or two.
Yeah, I wish it was a massage, but she was fucking cranking my shit back. Some of the most painful shit in the world.
Yeah, those massages.
Hold on,
are
quickly, actually.
necessary.
Speaking of Shilpa, she was telling me, she's Indian, like straight up. And she was talking about her husband the other day, and she was like, she's like, I never got a chance to date or whatever. I was like, what do you mean? She was, because she's younger, like our age.
Arranged marriage.
Yeah, straight up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, from over there. It was
That's
in
crazy.
So she's in an arranged marriage. She's just a regular American citizen and shit, but she comes from India, so she has an arranged marriage. Never got to date, nothing. Just she's still with her husband. They got kids, the whole thing.
That's crazy. I could never.
Weirdo
I
shit.
Could
I
never.
forget. Did we ever talk about arranged marriage on the show before? Because I dated one of them, meaning an arranged marriage person in high school. It was
Really?
weirdest shit in the world.
What do you mean you dated an arranged?
No. Like in high school, I was fucking with this girl, like hanging with her, like sophomore year, whatever. We liked each other. We was
And she
kicking
was
it.
like, "Yo, I
And
have
she
to
was
marry."
she was an Indian. She was what are the Kardashians?
Lebanese.
No. The other thing, whatever. She was something, right? And but her parents
Persian.
were nope.
No.
Her parents was from over there, but she's over here growing up American and shit. And she was like, yeah, like they like want me to have this arranged marriage and shit and all that.
That's
They're gonna pick out her husband at like 18 or 21, whatever it was. I was like, yeah, 0 chances. Let's go, kid. Sneak out the crib so we
Yo,
can chill.
that is so crazy to me.
I always
could
wondered
never.
that shit happened too. I guarantee that shit didn't happen. When you grow up American, you don't like.
No.
They rebel and they're like, yo,
Yeah.
fuck you, parents, and I'm
Yeah.
out. Like,
That's crazy, bro. I mean, I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't get that. Although, I mean, just
Albanian.
Like, Albanian.
She was Albanian.
Albanian.
Yep.
Oh, I was
Fat
dating an
ass.
Albanian girl for a little while. Yeah,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Chelsea. Her name was Adela.
Adela.
Adela. Yeah, she was a cutie.
I won't say my name. Say my name.
Yo, did you see DaBaby slapping the shit out of that girl at the concert?
So
What do you think about
I seen the
that?
apology video by him, and then I think maybe I seen a clip. I don't know if I saw a clip of the video of him slapping. Was it that bad?
Bro, he fucking slapped
Slapped the
her.
shit out of her?
Oh,
so
my
then, nah,
Lord.
I actually didn't hit play on
Now
it then.
she did here we go right here. Ready? One more time. Boom.
Slap.
Now he says that she stuck the phone in his face, like got right up in his face with the phone.
Do you think he was blinded by that light and didn't know it was a girl? Look
You
how
could
crazy
see.
that light
Look
is.
Look at the phone actually, right there.
Yeah.
Look how close it is. It's like
Yeah.
pretty much on his face.
and the light was on.
But boom.
He shouldn't have slapped her.
No, you shouldn't have slapped her. That's crazy.
But I wonder if he even knew what he was slapping.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Still shouldn't have slapped her. I'm just saying.
So he came out and he kind of apologized, kind of whatever. However, she came out today. I found this a little funny. I don't know. It's a little bit weird. Where the fuck is it?
Oh, why you think she was?
She was on
looking for something?
TMZ today.
Of course she was.
Yeah,
That's a little
she's-
paycheck right there. So that's
Oh, yeah,
already
yeah,
something. The
yeah.
snowball is
She's-
already moving.
She's definitely going after. She's gonna try to get some money. TMZ probably paid her to go on. This is
No, that's
her-
what I'm saying. That's a little
Yeah,
paycheck
yeah.
right there,
Oh,
just
yeah,
doing
yeah,
the TMZ
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this is her right here. I apologize, I don't know her name. Just says DaBaby slapping victim speaks out. Now, there's one thing in this that I was like, that's a little weird. Ready?
Woke up, my head was hurting really, really bad, and like the top of my right cheekbone, it was like hurting, like it was tender. So I did go to the hospital, and I was diagnosed with a contusion, to my cheekbone. He still makes a joke about it. Like
He said
yesterday,
diagnosed.
uploaded something on his page in the clothing store, making a joke about it. So
Oh,
I
she's
don't
starting to
feel
get emotional.
like, he was sincere with the apology. I was embarrassed. I got people calling me, writing me on
I feel that she was
Instagram,
probably a huge fan too.
pages, people seeing me at my job, like saying, "Oh, you're the girl that
Wait, it's coming.
got slapped." Like, it's embarrassing. My daughter waking up in the middle of the night crying, over.
Right there. Wait, what? So because you got slapped at a concert, your daughter's waking up in the middle of the night?
Yeah,
That's
maybe
a little
the
weird.
daughter maybe shouldn't even know about that.
With my lawyer talking about the situation, like
Tough situation. I mean, I don't know. I thought that line was weird. My daughter's waking up in the middle of. Oh my fucking God.
Tell me you just pulled your back out in the middle of the show.
it's
I told you I'll bring this. It's happening. Yo, you just pulled your back out in the middle of the show?
No, but I like moved. My back is like probably about to go out within the next day or two.
told you, I gotta bring the
my
TENS
God.
machine out here, man.
And it doesn't help that we fucking do this show on this
On the world's
ghetto
shittiest
ass fucking futon couch.
Yo, why don't you do what I did when I
Jesus Christ.
just got the surgery and just kind of played it back?
Oh, I know.
You know what I
that.
mean?
Yeah,
Bring that
that's a
shit
good
to your
idea.
face or whatever.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We might have to reset up the back cave, make it a little more
Yeah,
comfortable.
we might have
the
to.
stars of the show. Joe over here, look at this kid, feet up, fucking chilling,
Just lounging.
Jesus Christ,
Just lounging.
Let me take a picture, Joe. Don't move. I want to take a picture.
Just
so we
mistake
can
after
show-
mistake. It's not bothering
show-
him.
Oh
He's-
yeah, no, he's good. What?
He's good to
Fucking
go.
kids out here buying houses, just fucking chilling, living the fucking dream.
Yo,
Yeah, so I don't know, DaBaby.
so Mayweather's like
Yo, this was weird.
the
Or
the
maybe not.
mother of Mayweather of three
his
of
three kids.
three of
Of
Mayweather's
three of his
children
kids.
was literally like found in like
Dead in a car.
yeah, like
This
last
morning.
night or this
Yeah,
morning or some
whatever,
shit.
yeah.
That's literally all it said.
Little weird, right?
I don't know. It didn't say nothing about Mayweather, so I
No,
don't.
it doesn't. It doesn't. Now, I mean, come on. I doubt he had anything to do with anything. But I mean, it is just a little friggin' weird for sure.
That is mad weird.
And they're saying that they're not investigating it as a homicide. They're just investigating it as a death
Oh, they said that?
investigation. So I'm thinking suicide, maybe.
Word. Three
Maybe.
kids?
Yeah,
Man,
that's
No love
tough.
for that bitch if that's true.
Yeah. Let me just make sure. Here's the article.
I don't even know this girl because this ain't the one that he's always like pictured with, right? Like he's always pictured with like a.
Halsey Harris, who has 3 children with Floyd Mayweather, was found dead at her home in Valencia, California on Tuesday night. Law enforcement sources tell us officials were called to the home around 9:30 p.m. and when they arrived, they found the 40-year-old Harris unresponsive in her car. Well, wait a minute. All right, wait, hold on. She was pronounced dead at the scene. We're told there does not appear to be any foul play, and the case is being treated as a death investigation as opposed to a homicide.
Maybe some
probe.
medical shit.
Or, yep. All right, so maybe suicide, maybe medical shit, possible overdose.
Yeah.
Could be the overdose too.
OD, but damn, that's
Look at this old pic of her and Mayweather back in the day.
yeah. So yeah, that's his early on, girl.
R.I.P.
Probably.
I mean, no one.
Nah, it's
those poor
fucked up.
kids now without a mother.
And the car
and
was
that's just,
parked?
yeah, it doesn't. I think so. I would imagine.
That shit was mad mass. My bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I could see why they would say suicide if. Like, meaning it wasn't a crash. Like, she didn't have like a heart attack and crash or something. The car was
Yeah.
parked. Like, maybe whatever. If you,
It makes it sound like it was parked, like it was in a driveway or something. Harris claims she was abused on 6 different occasions from Floyd, but
By
the criminal
Mayweather, right?
case,
Yeah.
was centered around September 2010 incident.
oh yeah, that's the one that 50s always talk. Or
Yeah.
when people beef with him, they're like, "Yo, you fucking hit your
beat
girl."
your wife. When Harris claimed that Floyd entered her Vegas home while she slept, pulled her hair, and then attacked her in front of their children. Years later, Mayweather denied the violent allegations during an interview with Katie Couric and said, "Did I restrain a woman that was on drugs? Yes, I did. So if they say that's domestic violence, then you know what? I'm guilty. I'm guilty of
So
restraining
already
someone.
there's a little history there of drugs
Drug
and shit.
abuse.
So
Yeah.
supposedly.
Yeah.
Yo, you think that shit is real? That T.I. like got in that scuffle with? I know he got
Tiny?
in a,
Yeah.
I know he got in a scuffle with Mayweather,
Yeah.
but like people were saying he won and shit, right? Like there's no video footage of that.
No, I don't think so. But I don't know if it was like a fight. I think T.I. just kind of like punched him in the face, and then they got
broke
broken
up probably by a million
yeah.
people.
I tell you though, you know,
Gotta give it to
if
T.I. to go
anyone
after-
strikes
yeah.
me as like a real G that's really about this life, it's T.I.
Mm-hmm.
Same guy that got caught with fucking 50 machine guns and all types of shit.
Yeah, nah, he's a little guy, but so
Yeah,
was
man, he
Mayweather
don't
though.
play. Yeah, yo, I tell you, that's funny. I was having this conversation with my barber today because my barber's super into fighting, and we were talking about the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight and talking about how big Tyson Fury is.
Yeah.
And Deontay's a big
Giants,
boy.
yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I kind of expected that. And I was like, but it's funny, when I met Mayweather, I was so struck by how small he was.
Tiny.
I think I had an inch on him.
Tiny,
Now, obviously,
yo.
he was beefy,
Yeah,
you know what I
for
mean?
sure.
But like height-wise, I couldn't believe how small he was. Same
Yeah.
thing with McGregor. McGregor's a tiny guy
Them
too.
dudes are tiny,
Crazy, bro. Lightweights.
Same
That's
shit
what
with
they are,
rappers,
lightweights.
yo. Same shit with rappers when you meet rappers.
What's a celebrity or a rapper that when you met you were like, oh shit, like I didn't expect that.
Size wise,
Yeah, size wise. Yeah, size wise.
I'm gonna say
mine's Mayweather, I guess.
I'm gonna say Mobb Deep, both of them.
Ooh, Prodigy and
I mean,
Havoc's small too.
not that they strike me as these huge dudes,
No,
but
no.
you know,
But
you grow when
you
you're
have this kind of
well, because you're a little kid when you
Yeah.
first have the Mobb Deep like albums and
Yeah.
shit, and you know.
Facts.
So when you meet them in real life and you're taller than them and shit, and they're just an example I'm using.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
everybody's smaller.
Yeah.
I'm taller than fucking probably most of them, and we're just average height. You know, 5'10", 5 whatever.
Yeah.
Like I've been tall. I'm trying to think who's mad big. You know, the Game is mad tall.
Game's tall, yeah.
2
Did
Chainz
you see
mad
Game?
tall.
You met Game? Or like
I
saw him?
haven't. But shout out to Term. Yo, Term, don't kill me for this shit. But there is a picture that exists.
Oh yeah, well Term's
Of
short.
but there's a picture that exists. I don't know if he ever posted it. Of so they're in the studio, Term and Game, and so Game is sitting in a chair. And Term is standing
Standing in the same height.
same height, yo. Same height.
Shout out Term, man.
Shout out T. But yo, real shit. Game is NBA tall though. Like him and
Yeah,
fuck
he
T-
wanted to play basketball,
Yeah, he
I
was a
believe.
baller, so it is what it is. But that shit is funny though.
Real quick, I just happened to stumble on this picture right here. You're looking at
Whoa.
a young Marshall Mathers,
Whoa.
Mike Tyson, and the Doctor.
What is that
And
from?
That is from the Godzilla video that is now out.
all right.
Did you see it?
Tyson's
Did you
in that
see-
video?
Yes, he is.
I didn't watch the whole
Nice
video.
little cameo.
I've only seen like 30-second clips on IG. It looks fucking insane though.
It feels like the like the older Eminem videos. You know what I mean? Like the wacky.
That's how it should be, man.
Sorry, my bad. I just want to get you to the point of
He's
Tyson.
The scenes that I saw looked crazy. Like those type of videos that we need from him. Shit like that.
Exactly. And he's definitely back on that. Right here. Here's the
Little silly, little funny shit. Oh, that's Tyson?
Mike? Em, is that you? Oh, I ain't mean it. Please, man, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Fuck.
Oh, I gotta watch this whole shit.
That's great, man. That's
yeah,
great.
that's dope. I gotta watch the whole shit.
I love Tyson, man. I really do. I
Tyson's
just
the
love
shit,
his
man.
voice. I love everything about
love
him.
his voice.
I do.
Yo, what a
So
fucking
funny.
God, if that's a thing.
Pause.
To give a fucking anybody in the world that
beast,
voice,
a
you
beast
know what
of
I'm
a
saying?
man. I know, right?
Yo, that's crazy how
that
that
is
shit
funny.
works
That's a very funny juxtaposition. Like one is like the complete opposite
Exactly,
of the other, bro.
Well, I want to rap shit.
Yes.
So Jadakiss dropped the album that everybody was waiting on,
Shout
right?
out that guy Millies that made the project.
Shout out Millie's Boston's
Home
own.
team or no team.
I'm gonna keep it 1 trillion billion with you.
I heard it was
it
very
also-
R&B. R&B.
So I'm gonna actually save what I think of the album for I think the next ep, and
Okay.
you should give
Give
it
me a chance
give
to
it a
digest
play
it.
this
All
week
right,
too.
all right, I will.
Because I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm also an R&B head, and so
Yes,
is Stiz.
me too.
And I have not taken Janae Aiko out the players since it dropped, and
Pussy fairy.
and it dropped the same Same day, I believe, is the Jada, and also Graph shit is crazy. I heard some joints off the Graph shit too.
I'm telling
He
you, is
dropped
one of
the
the
same
most
night, too.
underrated
Yeah,
MCs.
crazy.
Shout out Graph. I've had some interactions with him on Twitter. He's super humble,
Yeah.
and that motherfucker can
Yeah,
spit.
he's amazing.
Can
And, yo, have you heard
spit.
any of the new Graph?
No.
There's some joints on there, man. Term was playing me in the studio the other night. So I shot a video with Dees the other day for my album.
Oh, I
and,
saw
and,
that. Yeah,
and
yeah.
Dees
Shout
is
out Dees.
Dees like favorite rapper is Graph. And so we was all talking about Graph.
Graph is such a
Like,
beast,
yo,
yo.
man. So Jada dropped, Graph, some other shit dropped, but the Pussy Fairy dropped as well.
The
And
Pussy
I'm
Fairy, bro.
all
I'm
about-
telling you, I cannot get enough
Dog, I'm all about the Pussy Fairy.
of
So
this fucking record.
the point of this was that I had that shit all week in my ear, so I haven't even really played the Jada like that yet.
I mean, can we just wait? I just want that first. I just want the first.
First bar.
The first
Half a bar, half
The
a bar.
Yeah, that half bar.
That's
Right,
that
here we
one.
go. Woo.
Bring me in with this one. I know you love fucking me. That's that shit I want to
I
hear
do.
right there.
Oh my god, I do.
I swear to God, I'll get to the
Oh
Jada.
my God, I do.
I will get to the Jadakiss shit next week. But yo, the Janae Aoku shit.
Oh my god, I fucking love that.
Nailed
girl.
it.
I just want like a girl. I want to make passionate love
Whoa.
to a girl with that song playing in the background.
Yeah.
I'm all about
She
that.
said, lay your head down on my pillow. I'ma fuck you real slow. I love R&B when girls like sing like that, yo.
She said she's not even. She said, "Fuck your free time."
Yo, she
That's
said,
my time.
She said, you don't got no me time. That's you and me time.
Oh,
That's
Lord.
psycho shit. I like it.
Oh, I love it though.
I like
I
Stiz
love
loves
it.
that shit.
Like honestly, if you're not, if we don't have if you're not a little crazy, maybe even a lot of crazy,
Little bit.
I'm not gonna fall in love with you. I'm just
And that
not. I
is
need you to
the-
be a little fucking out there.
Stuck on Stuff review of Janae Aoku's album Pussy Fairy. Yo, that's the clip right there.
Oh
So
shit!
I definitely do want to hit on the Jada because hip hop.
let's bump- let's-
'cause
let's
we're
postpone
supposed-
that till next
We're
week.
supposedly hip hop heads, and we won't be breaking down
I'm
none of
really
these
in
shits that
R&B,
drop,
yeah,
yo.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, let's do that. I'll bump that this week though, for sure.
I said earlier I've been watching a lot of the new American Idol started,
Mm-hmm.
and that's like from I can't stand these Disney shows that my daughter watches.
Yeah,
They just
yeah.
annoy the shit out of me.
Yeah.
So what I do is I try to find something that I can actually like stand
Yeah.
to watch. And I used to be a major AI head. So I put her on that because I know it's like rated whatever.
Yeah, you
PG.
can watch it,
We can
yeah.
watch it together as a family, whatever. So Katy Perry on the newest one, they were like, yo, there's not 3 judges, there's 4. And then they panned out and it was like her belly. So,
Oh, she's preggo?
Yeah, so it was announced she's pregnant. In general, I was curious.
I heard she's super nice to work with. That's a little bit off subject. But yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I read.
What
Just the other
What
night.
are your thoughts on Katy Perry, looks wise, and then music wise?
So
Curious.
music, I mean, I'm not. I probably couldn't name you a bunch of songs from her. I mean, like I Kissed
Probably
a
know all the
Girl.
singles, yeah.
Yeah. I'm
California
if I
Girls
heard-
was popping,
I'm sure
though.
if I heard the singles, I would know them. And
California
I don't
Girls
hate them.
was dope. In
You
the
know what I
video
mean?
too with
Yeah,
Snoop.
and I certainly wouldn't kick her out of bed.
Nah,
you know what I mean. I think
she's
cute.
good. When she
Yeah.
went super short with the hair, I didn't know, but she's got the boobs for days though.
Boobs for days.
Boobs for
Hashtag
days.
boobs for days.
Boobs for days on Katy Perry.
Yeah, no, I fuck with Katy.
Yo,
and like I said, I read that she's like actually like really cool to work with. And
Really,
not,
I
like, super
couldn't.
douchey.
I actually couldn't see that, but Jay, the GOAT,
The
is
GOAT.
supposedly working on a joint project with Jay
with Jay
Electronica.
Electronica. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm probably gonna catch flack for this. I've never been the biggest Jay Electronica fan. The Exhibit C joint dropped. Yeah, it was a great song. The beat was crazy. He spits on there, but I never understood why people lost their fucking minds and was like, "Oh my god, this is the next Jay. This is the next GOAT." Like, I mean, I don't know, man. That's just me.
Then I'm gonna stick right
I'ma
with
be
you
honest.
and be just as honest as you. I've been hearing his name for years. I couldn't tell you one fucking track though.
Because he only has one fucking track.
I've
that
heard,
Exhibit C joint.
I've heard this like next goat up, next guy up, next
Oh my
everything
God.
up from years. I swear to God, he's probably nice. I have
Yeah,
never
he's
really.
nice. He can spit. But
I've never
like-
really given the time of day like that. But then when they said that he's working on his shit, and I guess Jay's coming in and just kind of. He's gonna be on so many tracks that it seems like it's a joint
and that's
thing.
what they're saying. That's what they're saying.
I'm all over it because
yeah,
Jay,
of course,
and
yeah.
maybe after this project, I'm like, yo, this dude Electronica's the
Yeah,
shit,
let's
man.
see. Let's see. Show and prove.
People that
Show
are
and prove.
really, really hip to his shit been trying to put me on for years, and I just, you know, I'm always in the
Yeah.
car listening to my newest shit from
Yeah.
my newest session, so I'm like,
Yeah, and
weird
I'm
like that.
in the car bumping fucking R&B.
Yeah, exactly. But I will. That's one shit that I'll bump the second it drops at midnight because Jay's involved.
Yeah. Real quick, President Trump is speaking tonight, and I forgot to play you this. This was earlier today, I believe, and the reporter from CNN, Jim Acosta, who Trump hates. Like, these two just go back and forth all the time. Jim asked him a question, basically saying, like, you know, what do you say to Americans? Or here, I'll just play it for you. The reporter asked a nice, what I think is a reasonable question, and this is what the President of the United States answers. You motherfucker.
You can do it.
Mr. President, what do you say to Americans who are concerned that you're not taking this seriously enough and that some of your statements don't match what your health experts are saying?
That's CNN, fake news. Go ahead, thank you very much.
See ya! You're CNN, you're fake news. Next.
He turns his head and just looks completely at a whole nother reporter. Yo,
this guy is nuts, bro.
Pure comedy.
Super nuts.
So, yo, I did go to this is actually more for you guys listening than it is for you. I went to like wash my hands before we came out and started this app, and I went to grab a hand towel, and I noticed the tag on that shit said Hilton, as in the Hilton Hotel.
I may or may not steal a couple hand towels. Well, shout out my girl Natalie, who she stole my hand towel. I only had one. Like, you know, I have face cloths, but I only had one hand towel.
You're talking
it's like
about
a little bigger. You know what I
here
mean?
or at the hotel?
At the house.
Oh, at the crib.
At the crib.
You realize how much they are at like a Walmart
they're like
or something,
$2.
right?
I know. But it was funny because she left the house one night and I texted her. I'm like, yo, bro, like you stole my fucking hand towel. And she was like, I didn't steal your hand towel. You're fucking wilding. Why would I da-da-da-da-da-da? And we were like beefing. And then the next day, she sent me a picture of the hand towel and I was like, my bad. And I was like, yeah. And she had it for like months, bro. So, you know, I just happened to be in hotels quite a few times over the past 6 to 8 months. And I may take one or two.
Yo, real
hand
shit.
towels
When
every
did you
time I go.
when did you take your mask off? Because I just noticed it right now.
Oh, like probably 20 minutes ago.
Oh, word.
15, 20
I'm fucking like, this shit is whack. Oh, fuck. I should have kept it on so we could have took a flick.
Oh, the flick. I know. Yo, maybe you should just like tape it. That might be funny.
Yo, while we're talking about stuff at Stiz's spot, you have the fucking world's most unnecessarily futuristic trash can I've ever seen in my life. I don't know what to fucking do when I step up to it.
You don't have to touch it. It's like Corona proof. You just hold your hand over it and it just opens.
It is Corona proof.
And
I give you that.
it shuts on its own.
But then you always got that other barrel next to
That's
it.
the recycling. I
Yeah,
know,
but
bro. My boys are horrible, bro.
Dog, but you have like different things like in it. So I never know which one is which. And then the other one, I go to like put my foot on the thing. There's no foot thing. I'm like staring at it. It's staring back up at me because it looks like it got eyes. It's like digital and shit. Like,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, man. And I finally, I waved. Today was the first day I figured that shit out. I'll have you know. Yeah.
Oh, I've had it for 2 years, and I'll tell you what I just figured out on it.
Oh, it does more shit?
Well,
Tell
so
me.
if you notice, when you hold your hand over it, the cover comes up, and then if you look, there's like these little red dots, and it's like there starts with 5, and then it goes 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's the countdown for when it closes?
Yeah. I just realized that like a couple weeks ago. I was like, oh shit,
That
that's
shit
why
is so unnecessary, that trash can. I don't even know why.
Yeah, I
It like takes longer than just putting your foot on one of those foot ones.
1,000%.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
it costs money.
And it probably costs
run.
way
you
more.
have to put batteries in
Yo,
it.
that shit is I thought you were gonna say it's electric, but you
No,
gotta put
no,
batteries
you
in
gotta
that
plug it
shit.
in the wall. Yeah, you gotta put batteries in
my
it.
God.
And then and you know how me, bro, like I'm like super OCD clean. You know what I mean with my house. And there's nothing worse than like we'll be chilling at the crib. Like I'll have a couple homies over, and I'll just see one of them, like one of my boys, V, just hawks loogies every fucking 30 seconds, and I'll just see him over my recycling bin. And just hawks a
and the
loogie
recycling
into the
one.
recycling. I'm like, bro.
And then a few days later,
Or
pouring the shit
breaking
out,
a blunt,
grabbing
yeah.
it and taking shit
Oh my
out.
God, bro, it's the fucking worst. I gotta put like signs or something there.
Yeah,
man.
that is a weird trash can
man.
situation.
Yo, I fucking I went and looked at a house in New Hampshire the other day.
What's up?
Bro.
You moving up north?
Maybe. I found something like
I was
really
go-
cheap, but my man found something.
I thought
really
of
cheap
asking
for
you
me.
that. I didn't know if you want me to ask you on the show, so I didn't. I was like,
Yeah, I'll throw it out there. We don't have to get too specific.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it was
but you
like
went and
something in
looked
southern New
above
Hampshire.
the
It was
border.
like a single family.
wasn't
but-
feeling it?
Nah, not really feeling it.
I'll tell you
Keep
what,
looking.
just some advice from somebody that went through it a year and a half, 2 years ago. Like, it took me like over a year before I found the exact one that I wanted to fuck with. So
And I can be bad, like, bro, I can be bad. I think probably too, because I had like the addiction problem. I'm super bad with like, you know, like I want it now. I want it now.
I'm
And
like that, yeah,
To
yeah.
be honest, bro, I think it might be like that in like a lot of areas in my life, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just like no, I want it now. I want it now. I want it yesterday. Like I don't want to wait. I don't want to fucking go through a process. Like no, I want this now.
That's why it was so hard for me because I'm the same way. And, you know, thank God for me, I have the yin.
Oh yeah,
To,
clutch.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
shout
like
out wifey.
every spot I walked into, including they always say, yo, you'll never get the first spot you like or whatever.
Yeah.
Every spot I walked into, we'll take it.
Yeah.
and she's like in the corner, like, yo, this
Yeah,
shit
whoa,
sucks.
whoa,
She's like, yo, you come from fucking nothing, so everything is an upgrade to you. Relax
Yeah.
and let me fucking handle this.
That's
I'm like, no,
fucking
got you, kid.
hilarious, bro. I could just picture you walking into everyone like, we'll take it.
No, it eventually became a thing, and I would do it just to piss her off. Like
that's
we'd take one step
hilarious.
into the crib, and I'd be like, "We'll take it."
That's hilarious. That's pretty funny. Yo, I'm surprised you mentioned WrestleMania possibly being canceled.
Yes.
But you didn't mention this.
I didn't, but I was gonna.
Go.
Rob Gronkowski is in the process of finalizing his deal with the WWE. Remember, I called this shit a
says
while
signs.
ago.
Yeah, you did.
While ago.
Yeah, you did.
And I said it might not be right away. You're gonna do some shit first, but it's gonna happen.
Now,
I do hate how they're rolling it out. I will
this
say that.
actually just came out. This one, it doesn't say a time, but I think this is relatively new because this morning it was saying in the process. This one is saying he signs.
Signs, yeah.
And it says Gronk has signed with the WWE and will appear on the March 20th edition of SmackDown Live.
So I 1000% hate everything about everything you just read.
Wait, Snuk. The current plan is for Gronk to begin a feud building toward an appearance at WrestleMania 36 on April. Oh, I didn't realize it was April 5th. Mm-hmm. Oh, that shit might get canceled,
Yeah,
bro.
So that's
Where is it this year? Is it in New
It's
York?
in Tampa.
All right.
But the big thing about Mania is people come from like
Everywhere.
50 different countries,
Everywhere.
like all different
that's,
countries.
That's a super doable trip.
Yeah.
I don't
for
know
sure.
how much tickets are, but
No, they're crazy,
Florida's
though.
a super doable trip.
Tickets are crazy. But I just hate everything you read, telling us exactly what's gonna happen and when it's gonna happen. It's like, dog, if they did that with any other show, you like wouldn't fucking watch it. So like it makes me not want to watch this shit. Like, first of all, he should be showing up at the Raw after Mania.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be showing up on a random fucking SmackDown and do it's I hate everything about it.
This
Hate
was
it.
this picture leaked at Gronk's beach party at the
Damn,
Super
whose titties
Bowl.
it? Oh, that's his girl, huh?
Camille.
Yeah,
Camille's bad.
she's fun,
I
yeah.
love Camille. But this was Triple H with Stephanie McMahon,
Belichick.
with Bill, with his
So-
wife, and shout out our guy Mojo.
That's your man, right? You
yeah,
kicked
that's
it with
my
him.
guy Mojo, and he's good friends with Gronk, and he's in the WWE.
Yeah. I do think
that
low-key
connect makes sense.
I do think low key this is for Mojo anyways, something to build
put him
up
over.
and set him off of eventually.
Yeah.
So they'll be cool when he first comes in, but eventually the payoff.
Oh, maybe they feud.
The payoff will be him versus him, and it's for
Ooh,
to give
I like it.
Mojo. Mojo can't get over in his last few years.
Yeah.
Anything he does is not working. So this will help his situation.
Let me ask you though, like, Gronk leaves the NFL because of pain, and I believe him. But
thought the same
isn't
shit.
wrestling like that takes a toll on your
So
body?
that's if you're a
right?
real wrestler, which he won't be.
He won't.
So
be.
he's gonna take the
Shows
next
up
year
a few times.
He'll take the next year and train in the training center when he can, and they'll show him how to do certain shit. But like guys like that, football players like Goldberg, Roman Reigns, they'll give him a spear and like a fucking, a couple fake punches, and you're not gonna be Daniel Bryan in there. You know what I mean? You're gonna have 5 to 7 minute matches. Him. It'll be like Brock Lesnar. You show up pot time, get way bigger checks than the people that fucking work their ass off every day.
Yeah,
and that's
seriously.
that's just life, yo.
That I would be kind of, you got to be kind of pissed if you're like a wrestler been trying to fucking come up.
Especially if you're not a Patriots fan.
Yeah.
Which is probably like 90% of the fucking backstage, right?
I wanted to play. Let's see.
What's
if
that?
I don't know, explain to me what happened here the other day.
What is this? Oh, your boy came back.
What?
Your man came back. Although he
My
never really
man.
left. He was just here last month in fucking Saudi Arabia or whatever.
Is there anything more iconic than that bell?
Nah,
And the
not in
lights going out like
not in
come
wrestling.
on.
Not in wrestling.
Oh my lord.
I was gonna say the glass breaking, but maybe not.
Oh yeah, the glass breaking is pretty. Oh, what about if you smell?
Or if you smell, yeah. Those are the three, but Taker, because longevity, and he was before them and after them, it would probably be the dong. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
Your man is
That's
back. You
pretty
watching
dope.
WrestleMania at my crib or
I
what?
might have to, bro. Why? Is he gonna be wrestling or doing something?
Of course.
Or
Why
a
you
part
think he
of it?
showed up? He's fucking AJ Styles right there. That dude right there.
Okay.
He wants a piece of the
now
dead
the
man,
feud,
kid.
Now the feud's them two. I
Yeah.
like it. All right. Yeah, I might be in on that, bro. I love the fucking
Let's get it, man.
Undertaker.
I'll behind the scenes, I'll tell you WrestleMania at the crib.
All right, word. All right, what else? Was there anything else before we wrap? Were we good?
Let's take these flicks so I can get this fucking plastic bag off my face.
Jules, any burning desire? Anything going on with you? Everything good with you over there?
I'm good.
No, he's chilling.
Yo, he
bro.
took
This
his
fucking
sweet
kid's
ass time to go to the
sleeping,
mic just to
bro.
say I'm good.
Damn, bro. Must be nice to be an engineer. All right, man. I'm pretty much sure that's good for me. I don't have anything snuck.
Remember, audio on Thursdays, visuals
Audio
the
on
following day.
Thursdays, and remember, fucking wash your hands, get disinfectant, spray Windex in people's face. I'm pretty sure that will kill Corona.
Yeah.
You can quote me on that, and just wrap your face up.
You want me to bring a
with
TENS
everything.
machine next week?
Yeah,
you
might
pulled
have
your back,
to,
right?
bro. Shit, might have to. Yeah, I might need something, bro. And also never take Adderall.
I'll send you that shit via satellite from the crib because we're
going to
be locked down next
God
week.
damn. All right, man. Hit us up. We always love to hear what you guys have to say. I am Stiz Grimy on everything.
Superstar Snuk on everything.
Daddy wasn't there.
Peace.